What up, Arcadia? I'm Danny.
And I'm Edward. Hey Danny, I heard you were making a lifestyle change.
Yeah, bro. I'm going on a no-meat diet.
Really?
Yeah. No meat left behind. Welcome to Show 28.
Do you enjoy academic pursuits and learning new things? Then join Academic Decathlon. Tryouts are being held on Thursday, May 12th and Friday, May 13th after school from 3 to 4:30. The study material for the tryout is on Academic Decathlon website at arcadiaacademicdecathlon.weebly.com.
Seniors! It's been quite the year, so why not relax these next few weeks and join me at grad night? It's gonna be lit. And make sure to hurry up, because the tickets are now $145. I'll see you there.
We've seen the far-reaching impact of the drought, but how's Arcadia doing? Andre and Carissa bring it back home with the final part of their series.
The drought. It's dry, not a lot of rain. And some places are fortunate enough to get rain. And Southern California is not one of those places. Recently we've been getting some, but it does not proportionally represent the overall state. Some places like East Porterville are still suffering, while here in Arcadia, people can waste as much water they want without some serious consequences, until the city intervenes. And that's what we're here to talk about today on Apache News. Returning home, a sharp contrast between the dry, arid East Porterville and the healthy, green Arcadia becomes more apparent. Green fields, lawns, blooming flowers, and part of the scenery. Here, the drought becomes just another subject.
You know, in Arcadia, we have green everywhere in a place where there really shouldn't be any green because we live in a desert. And then to come here and to sit in what is literally a dry riverbed is such a contrast. And it makes me really realize that all that green space is just artificial.
Here in Arcadia, our waste doesn't present immediately concerning results like it does in East Porterville. Arcadia can waste and never notice the changes, forcing the city to implement restrictions.
Arcadia has made a lot of progress, but still has a lot of work to do. We ended the last water year, which ended last February, at a cumulative reduction of 25% as compared to 2013. It's been really difficult actually to get people to change. One of the things that's been most challenging has been kind of creating the buy-in from the community. Since they aren't really immediately affected by a lack of water, it's really hard for them to kind of see the urgency of the situation and actually start to care about water use.
You know, you'd always hear about droughts going on in California, especially like in Arcadia. You know, all these new water restrictions have come in lately. And you look at a place like Porterville and then you come back here to a place like Arcadia, it's just it's like an alien world almost. In Porterville, you have people literally, you know, getting sick and searching for this water and going through like these complete unorthodox methods to go get it. So here, I feel like people aren't exactly aware that there's even a problem.
We're kind of continuing our focus on community engagement, outreach, and education. We have some partnerships in the work, first with the Arboretum, and we're also going to continue to update our water conservation ordinance, make it a little bit more nuanced.
The city of Arcadia has been making their attempts to be assertive, establishing strict rules and enforcement towards water use. For example, no watering between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m., only watering lawns 2 days a week, no hosing down driveways, sidewalks, and even your cars if you're not using a specific type of nozzle. The enforcement of these rules start with a warning, then a notice. If the waste isn't controlled by Phase 3, the offender could be charged up to $500 in fines. This should have kept things under control, yet water waste keeps dragging the city deeper into the drought. The water grade that we got here in Arcadia was rated adequate, so people might think that's good enough. We have rain coming and everything's fine. But as a state, as a whole, we need to conserve more water because this is not an infinite source.
About like 80% of California's water goes to agriculture. And when you look at it in that context, I understand that a lot of people feel like there's nothing that we can do. But I think, you know, we're doing this story about, you know, conserving water here. It's not just conserving water, it's you as constituents of our democracy pushing for, you know, better water usage, better regulations from the government, because we're really the deciding factor on what happens in the future. So we really have to start speaking up for the people who can't speak up.
I mean, I'm just so excited like high schoolers are getting involved because that's kind of the one area where, I mean, you're not homeowners, so we can't ask you to stop watering your lawn, but you can still have so much impact.
So if we look at this from a Californian perspective and not just from Arcadia, I think we all really need to band together if we really want to live a comfortable life with, you know, enough water for everyone. We can't just go out wasting thinking it's not going to affect anyone. It's going to play an effect, and if everyone comes together for that, then I think we'll be able to make a difference.
In the end, the choice to live sustainably lies with us. For you people watching this in Arcadia High School, you know, we're the next generation. It's up to us what the future looks like. Whether or not we end up living lives with no water, with struggle, that's something that we get to decide, and whether or not we choose that option is something that we don't really know until the future.
Want to channel your inner Walter White? Then come try out for Science Bowl. Questions will be in short answer format, and topics will include biology, chemistry, physics, earth and space science, energy, and math. Tryouts will be held on Friday, May 20th at 3 p.m. in room S106. Bro, it's getting way too intense in here. I need a timeout.
Break.
Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love. Caught up in my tape. Caught up in my tape. Don't care what you say to me, I'ma bite your feelings out. I miss you in the basement. But your brother was a good substitute for you. And if you love me, but you never let me go. When the roof was on fire, you never let me know. Say you're sorry, honey.
102, 103, 200, 201.
What are you doing?
I'm getting ready, Austin.
For what?
So the Rio. Okay.
Oh! Come on, stop lagging. Stop lagging! Go!
What?
God, you're gonna die.
I was number one.
He was number one.
Hi.
Oh, hey. I'm sorry. You look very good today. Here. I thought girls like flowers.
Thank you.
You look lovely.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Juniors and seniors, are you ready for prom? Guest contracts are available now. Tickets go on sale starting May 26th. Prices are $65 with ASB and $85 without. Tickets will go up in price every week, so hurry up and get down with your bad self. Wait here, I'm gonna be right back.
Where are you going, Professor?
Sports! Arcadia softball took on CV Monday and lost 15-6. They hope to get revenge on Wednesday, but lost again 6-1. Try harder next time, ladies.
Baseball went up against CV on Tuesday, and I was lucky enough to witness greatness. The team started off strong, scoring and hitting every chance we got, and we always managed to get on base. The other team didn't even know how to stop us, because there was nothing they could do. We were playing just that good. In the first 3 innings, we scored 3 points, which was actually pretty good. And when they were up, we shut them down. Anytime they tried to get out there, tried to score, we would keep them from home. But we did not stop, because they could not stop us. and I was just confused. This was our rival for everything, CV, and they couldn't do anything. So I asked the team why.
It was a really good game. Like, we jumped on them earlier. This is a good early in the game. This is a good team, and we just got in their head and they couldn't answer back.
Brett, shut it down.
They beat them 5-1. Good job, boys, and good luck in the rest of the season.
For all my tennis and track peeps, good luck in CIF.
Thanks, sports. Are you tired of dancing like nobody's watching? Then try it for Orchestras, where you'll be dancing in front of hundreds. There will be a mandatory workshop in the dance studio on May 11th to 13th at 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. and an audition on May 17th from 3 to 7:30. I would see you guys dancing.
Hey man, I really miss playing kickball.
I know, man. Those are some good days.
Lucky for you, current freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, Cross HPE wants you to be part of their program. It's a year-long class that involves teaching PE to first and second graders. So if you're up for the challenge, stop by J201 to get an application.
The submission deadline for the film festival is extended to Sunday, May 15th at 8 a.m. If you need more time on your film, you can submit it at a later date next week. However, you must make an empty submission on the website giving an estimate of how long your video will be. The $10 fee still must be paid before the festival.
Hey, who do you think the best superhero is?
Iron Man, hands
Captain
down.
America.
Iron Man, are you serious?
Captain America.
Black Widow?
Mrs. Fantastic. Let's go to Ruth and Dylan for the scoop.
Hey Apaches, Dylan Morris back with our resident comic book expert,
Ruth Hailu.
for another Morris Last movie review.
This week we watched Captain America Civil War, directed by Joe and Anthony Russo.
Captain America Civil War follows a heated dispute between Steve Rogers and Tony Stark that turns very quickly into an all-out civil war amongst the Avengers.
From start to finish, we were both engaged and at the edge of our seats. Tony Stark went through a dramatic character change from being arrogant to a more wise and conscious person, noticing the effects that the Avengers Initiative truly has on the world, and takes it on his shoulders.
This gave his character more depth and was very relatable towards the audience. It was very interesting to see the character dynamic change for both Tony and Steve, because Steve Rogers went the opposite direction of Tony and became far more arrogant and selfish.
Also, they introduced you to really awesome characters, such as Spider-Man and the Black Panther.
We love that this film had no romantic tension towards any characters and solely focused on the central conflict between Tony and Steve.
While Civil War had a slow build, after all the characters got together, the audience had a strong emotional connection towards all the characters. And it was sad, but awesome to see them all fight and be pitted against each other.
All in all, this movie was exciting,
Had awesome characters,
and brought out an emotional connection between your favorite heroes.
we'd give this film 5 Cap Shields out of 5.
Thanks for listening. This has been Dylan Morris.
And Ruth Hailu,
Back to you guys in the studio.
That's it for this show.
Happy Friday the 13th, so we'll leave you with some tips on how to stay safe. Grab a rabbit's foot.
Steal a horseshoe.
Kidnap a leprechaun.
Don't walk under a ladder.
Don't spill salt.
Bye.
Wait, how should we end that? Like, someone give us advice. I don't know how to end it.
Yeah!
Okay, ready?
Citron, get out of the room. Citron, I'm talking to you. Look at me, Citron. Look at me.